Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dan of DanRock Productions, and welcome to this super spooky Halloween special, which isn't going to be all that spooky. That's sort of a running theme this year. Last year, we had like the Five Nights at Freddy's game that people played on streams, and there's a lot of people playing like Amnesia and shit and making really spooky stuff happen. This year, I've seen a lot of cutesy stuff, though. FNAF World was revealed yesterday, and that's adorable. And just a lot of shit like that. So I'm going to continue on the trend of not being scary by translating the background of the Tails Doll curse, which is one of my favorite shitty creepypastas. It's really bad. I'm going to be translating the in-game background curse into Google Translate. I'm sorry, not Google Images. That'd be freakish. And reading what happens. So after we translate it a couple times, and I'm recording the screen with Camtasia, so that way you guys can see everything right now, and you won't have to worry about it. Let's translate into Spanish. Sure, that looks good. Let's go. I'm feeling. What else do we have here? What do we have here? Let's do Verbuda. All right. Yep. I'm feeling Verbuda. I don't want to mangle it too much. I want it to still be readable. Vietnamese, yeah. Let's do Vietnamese. And then, is Latin on here? Let's do a dead language, because no one actually knows how to speak Latin, so it's going to come up with something. Well, people think they know how to speak Latin, and there probably is a way to speak Latin, but no one actually says that out loud anymore. So, all right, let's translate it back into English. All right, let's read this thing. In the game, Dollar appears as a playable character in Sonic R. Does he? I don't remember that. Debut here, opening the second stage, Radical City, after 5 Sonic coins, and hit the boy. Oh, poor boy. He is poor, the middle and the lowest part of the acceleration of the velocity, but float on. The doll of Dr. Eggman's barium is no wonder that in general is a last resort, and that the chants of the song dense response. Then the crown jewels out after only 1 year will be dismantled through the Toy Lerm creepypasta without the horror stories as the devil. And there appeared on the company's Sonic Adventure as a guest character, used as a punching bag for training robot of Eggman. The dollar later appeared as a card in Sonic Rivals and Sonic and the Black Knight. World. Vermbarium dollar sight armor under sin, and the example of a soldier of the same foot outside the gates into the world. He played the perfect, the hearts of any man dare not curse them, the cruel castle. This is really hard to read. The pain of living in the wilderness in another place. Some theorize that the world of dreams. That's the whole sentence. Some theorize that the world of dreams. The doll was surrounded by servants who, of their own hands, and to keep the life of worship and slaves, they gave thee suck the soul of the forgetfulness. And their tale was investigated in the law of the hand of the shell. Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. Thank you for that. Oh my god. One who can fight the Q7 white doll heart who joined Alma Pura E Pupa from hand of all them that rose up of them dieth without children will soon be restored to the strength or type only once. It is said, not of this world, nor of the instrument of the living God, the antithesis of life, period of life, in which the pain is vanity and everlasting punishment, not hunger, real if at any time, all patience have the greatest reason to fear for the hidden things of darkness, a little of even, a little more fully in the future. It was found, however, whatever is, since the Omega, Ronkas? And according to this, it can be concluded that the argument does not suffers, and therefore cannot afford to death. Get it? It seems the contrary reasons antithesis and gives life. Okay. Which is nothing to do at all. However, does not belong to the future. The doll by famine as effectually, and they cannot be consummated? Some writers have said, before you die, before you will see all the pain. In spite of almost Grim Reaper item to you in great matters, or with this point of a scalpel, or large sticky blood, it is lawful for the mouth, not shown by the fact seems that to be the are you laughing at it, onion? Are you laughing at it, onion? Are you laughing at it, onion? What the fuck? The doll, as the mysterious creature, some say he was the king and other monsters not. Only 14 offices represents a normality in the matter. Little is known about the origins of the categories we have mentioned. This is the case. Why is the same effect? There's a supernatural creature. No one knows what it is, although there are several reasons for this. Similar figures are in the same hazard of attack, but this cannot be faith. Acts freely only when we misunderstood human behavior. Sadism of men, though only in these communicated to the persons you have set your faces, thirst blood or you've set your faces, thirst blood for what? As to represent the pain of negativity of all humanity. There is an evil in itself, and try to find something they do consider. Call us doll, my dearly beloved, call us. Oh my god, I'm not going to read all of this. I'll read the next paragraph, and then I'll put the rest in the description for you guys to read, because this is getting really, really difficult and taxing on the brain. The dollar, though his surname as a supernatural entity that deals with human problems, but in a romp like Cthulhu mythos Nylathorop sadistically, and the wristwatch type curse perfected it with the collar. In English, because of the collar, an end of life, but how much worse it? That's a good question. The main purpose of an invitation of a friend, etc. Can feel the sunshine, let it motif, and then go to prepare a healthy heart collar. At other times, killing and sup up, and do not occur according to the curse of the first doll, and his properly against his will of the finger, and it seems to be purely for the fun looks. For the fun looks. I'm pretty sure Tails doll doesn't have fun looks. He's pretty friggin' terrifying, if I can say so myself. You have great pain, but more often the reason of a man to communicate with nature in respect of his people, to instruct the avatar. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony. No. The form of the inclinations of the dollar. Okay, why does it turn doll into dollar? Which is the one-dimensional strength some recent / proposed to give his heart to become your faithful servant and is killed or pay tribute. Only a few clever nose chief race forgive doll seek common help in mind the pot. Dude, that's some pretty common keep and help. Don't mind the pot. Rarely does anyone touch the doll line with the need to compete or return them alone. Shows the degree of pain it seems that no one else is endowed with. Go, and unless these matters there are far from the human is called proud. You can pay the support of victims, and if not, the pains are not opposed. So yeah, that's just something, it's just a little hobby I like to do. We're wrapping it up at around the 9-minute mark now. I'll put the rest of this in the description because it's actually kind of funny. But this is something that I do all of the friggin' time. I always just go into Google Translate and just friggin' mess up creepypastas and read them because it's hilarious. I did this on a live stream a little while back, and if you guys like this, let me know and I'll continue doing them. But that's the end for this guy. That's the end of this video for guys. I'm sorry, I just got home from a long shift at work. That is the end of this video, guys. If you liked it, please let me know and I will do more. If you did not like it, then stay tuned because I have content you will like coming soon. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Dan of DanRock Productions. Peace out. Take care.